Sorry for the timing misunderstanding. Um, how do you feel right now, Ainesh?
I actually feel really exhausted, but I guess it just changes.
This is expected. Have you even when do you usually eat dinner? Sorry.
Now, actually, is it okay if I eat during the lesson?
Yeah, please do. Please do that. Please take your food, okay, and eat. Okay. Right. You need to take care of yourself when you are having exam. Okay. Now tell me when you are have your back again. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, so Ainesh, again, today is chemistry, right? We just go through your worksheet, right? Just revising things, and I think that's it for the day, right? Not too much stress, conserve your energy, right? I won't be revising everything with you. I'll just be doing what is in front of us. Is that actually okay or not? For tomorrow, for math, I will be revising the things to remember. But other than that, we just do what's in front of us also. Okay, so no, not to tire you lah more, right? So Aditya, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Yes, I can hear you also loud and clear. So today, Aditya, you request. You requested the extra Thursday. Okay, so today, what should we be doing?
AMAT for the test on Friday.
All right. So today and tomorrow for AMAT, is it?
Yeah.
Right. And it is on function and CG, right?
Yeah.
Those two topics are not to be very difficult, but it is important to revise. Do you have
there's more.
Oh, there's more. There's more, really? Really? Wait.
Yeah. Factors of polynomials, functions, equations, inequalities and graphs, straight line graphs, which is basically coordinate geometry.
Okay, so without the linear law, right?
Yeah, like mostly everything except linear law.
All right. Okay. Do you have a worksheet for us to revise?
I think the worksheet was finished. I think I finished it.
Right. So on those, you do practice some like the factor of polynomials, right? Like
yeah.
There's one or two. How do you feel about that topic?
Polynomials, honestly, not very confident. It's like, I don't know. It's like not I mean, I guess I can do it, but I'm not like comfortable with it. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
question. Oh, there's some. Right. So on the remaining question first, on the question, is there anything that you find difficult? For example, this is the composite, right? Do you find this difficult?
I don't think it should be a challenge.
Right. It doesn't feel like it's a challenge. It doesn't feel
just define domain is domain we make y0. No, that's define the intercept. No.
Right. So for f prime, he even says state, meaning to say there's no working expected, right? But there's a reason for that. It's because for f prime, the domain is the range of the original f, which is for some reason is already at part A. Now, do you understand why that is so?
Yeah, because it's an inverse graph. Yes.
Right. So, okay, let's just practice a little bit. Right? Just practice a little bit. Right. Okay. Ainesh, just waiting for your video, yeah?
Yeah.
So, okay, so to find the range of f, we need to substitute 3 inside or something.
No, that will be that's a bad understanding. Right, that's a bad one. There is no substitution necessary. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. No. Let me clarify a few things with you first. Are you supposed to have a graphing calculator with you?
No, not in this test. Like not for math.
Okay, then we have a more problem. Now, then that problem is solved by drawing, because graphing calculator can draw for us. Now, my question is, can you draw that graph? Do you know the shape, or rather, do you know the shape of the graph?
It's going to be like two asymptotes, right?
True. There's a vertical and horizontal. True. True. And then the general shape of the graph is?
It's like pencil out.
Okay. So in this question, they don't ask you to draw, right? In other questions, do they ask you to draw?
I mean, they would. Like,
okay, then just take it as a practice, because if you have to draw for 1 mark, it's very inefficient. But we should be practicing our drawing, so just take it that way. Yeah, right. So let me see your drawing. So you're drawing the asymptotes. I hope you're not drawing the y and x-axis, because the y and x-axis is not necessarily the asymptote. Okay.
Yeah, that's the.
All right. Now, in this case, tell me what is the meaning of range actually?
Range is the
Yeah,
y value for every x value. Oh wait.
Okay, yeah, that's not wrong, I suppose. Now, the drawing really helps. Well, you're right that the asymptote should be 3, right? So clearly there's an asymptote at 3, and then the y-axis also, right? Okay, so now look at the range. If you can look at it, it's supposed to be looked at. It's supposed to be a visual thing, the range. Yeah? So according to your drawing, which is correct, what is the range of f? From where to where? That's another way of saying it. I hope you're on your jet.
Opening it up.
So I haven't written much, right? Page 11.
Yeah.
Ainesh, just checking. Are you okay with your setup?
Yeah.
All right.
The range of f would be like
From
this.
Oh, sorry, you're drawing on Jenny. Is it? Sorry. No. Are you doing something, Aditya? Sorry.
Yeah. It will be this.
Where are you doing it? Sorry.
Page 11.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why am I not seeing something? Usually that's my problem. Yeah. Let me refresh. Page 11 containing the picture of your working, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. That's so weird. Did you do anything? Did you sketch or no? Just sketch on your video lah. Better. Oh, now I'm seeing something. Right. So Ainesh, do you have a worksheet?
Not really. Like I have a worksheet, but I've already done it.
I do not intend to give you anything much more, really. What should we be doing today? Okay, I'm clear something with Aditya, then I'll go back with you, Ainesh. Okay, so Aditya, so check it out. The y value here, have or not?
That's x though.
Oh, no, I'm referring to the y-axis. Then there's a value minus value here, like a very high minus, for example, minus 10. So this minus 10 for y contained in the graph, part of the range or not?
Yeah.
Okay, then minus 1000?
Yeah.
Then minus infinity?
Yeah.
Okay, I agree. Positive infinity?
Yeah.
Okay, then is the range, therefore, from minus infinity to positive infinity.
Yes.
Yeah, but you make one mistake. So the range is RF.
Y equals to
Minus
any real number.
infinity. Sorry. We should be using the formality is this one not included. Minus infinity, right? So the normal bracket is to say that you don't include the infinity itself, right? Right. Yeah, but excluding 0. That's the missing part. At 0, y equals to 0. Oh yeah,
because it doesn't touch. Oh.
Is an asymptote. You must say that. You must. If not, then you don't get it. You don't get it fully. Understand?
Yeah.
Now, clear your F prime. Now, so Ainesh, currently we don't have anything to practice with, right?
Yeah.
Now, just look at the worksheet that you have done. You have done a lot, Look at them and tell me this type of question or that type of question, I need more practice. Then I'll go find that type for you. Understand? Right. Just revise what you have done. Just look at what you have done. Right?
Okay. I can go through the revision paper that I did in class, but again, I've done already, so it's quite pointless.
And you have the feedbacks, you have the correction or anything lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No need. That's very recent, right? It's still fresh within you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So go through in a way that you say, okay, maybe I'm not good at this type of question. Then I'll go find for you. Okay. Let's do it that way. Okay. Aryan, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
All right. So Aryan, you requested a move today because tomorrow is the exam, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, AMAT or EMAT? Sorry.
EMAT paper 2.
All right. Do you have anything to practice with you today?
I'm just gonna do paper.
I'm sorry. Just now what?
I'm just gonna do a paper.
Sure thing. Just tomorrow. Tomorrow's exam, right? So you don't tire yourself too much today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just practice some hard questions, but not too long during the tuition. That's enough, right? Also, you say paper 2, so paper 2 tends to be the longer question. So do focus on paper 2. Right? So Ainesh, are you looking at your previous worksheets or paper? All right, then just take your time and say which one you still feel unsure.
Isn't this AMAT?
No, vector will be EMAT, Aryan, pretty sure of that. It's a vector, yeah. So the most recent topic. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And if it is not in paper 1, have you done your paper 1 EMAT?
Yeah.
Then if it doesn't have vector, then clearly there will be vector question in paper 2, and there will be the long type of vector question, like this type, this type, all the corners and everything. Okay. If you feel that that's something you need to practice, then go ahead. If
I have a question.
Yes, please show it to me. Also refer to your Jamboard. Yeah. Okay. So today is Wednesday. So what is the question, Aryan?
This.
Okay, what would be your question or problem?
I'm not sure.
Don't wait for me.
Part 1.
Okay, looks like a bit of a creative question. Yeah, looks like something new. Oh, I cannot spoil it to you, right? So right. So you already know that this guy will be T, right? Correct?
Sorry?
You already know that this guy will be T, right?
Yeah.
So the product of the top number will be T times, the bottom number, right?
Yeah.
So this guy, he wants it in terms of T, right? He wants it that way. Can you do that?
This is supposed to be like a general equation.
It's very similar to your M kind of ish. It's just that now it moves. So for example, if my T is here, then this is 9 and 27, right? You might be tempted to write down 3T, except that it's wrong if you apply it here, right? It's wrong. So you know that it's not 3T, so it's something different, I suppose, right? And you do need to look at it as a sequence kind of thing, like the rainbow thing, right? The rainbow thing. Do you understand? Right. So you look at it that way, I think it's a better. Give it a try. Aditya, are you stuck somehow?
No, I'm like
Right,
thinking.
Right. So for GF, you can, because he say GF4, right? Just saying, you can go and find the GF first, but I think it's very unnecessary. You can just put 4 into the F instead. I think that's easier instead of finding GF lah. But if you want to, that's
Yeah.
also fine. That's also fine, yeah, for practice purposes.
Oh,
Ainesh,
also,
yes, Aditya.
my chem test,
Mhm.
the first MCQ was
Yes.
something pretty like threw a lot of people off.
Uh-huh.
So most people put, okay, so it was they gave like a table of
Mhm.
the pH of like a few acids like
Okay.
HCl,
Mhm.
ethanoic acid and all that stuff.
Mhm. Mhm.
And it said it gave two statements. One said if replacing hydrogen in the ethanoic acid would it make it stronger?
Okay.
And another one said something that was pretty like obviously wrong.
Okay.
So
So that,
option A was number 1 is correct. Option B was number 2 is correct.
okay.
Option C was no.
Now what's your
No,
question?
option A was
What is
both
your
are correct.
What is your question?
So does actually like putting chlorine in ethanoic acid make it stronger?
But by replacing the H,
By replacing
by
a H.
the H. Now the problem with that is, I'm not. I need the question to be very clear. This is your ethanoic acid, right? Correct.
Yeah.
So is he replacing this H or is he replacing this H? I'm a bit confused here. I'm very confused. However,
That's the same thing that most people thought. A few people, very few people, said that put option C, which said option like statement 1 is correct, which is replacing the one hydrogen in the ethanoic acid will make it stronger. But I put option D, which is both statements are incorrect. Most people put option D.
I agree with you because even though there's an ambiguity here, yeah. However, replacing Cl here does not affect the acid too much lah. I mean, it makes it slightly stronger. I don't think it qualifies for this one, right? If it is replacing it here, it's gone. It's no longer an acid, so you cannot make it stronger. So I feel that
like my thought process was it said replacing, not adding. Like if I was to add like something with chlorine in it, then it would produce HCl and ethanoate.
No,
but it said replacing. So
yeah. So I will agree with you, even though it's not 100%. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Just 95%. Just 95. Right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
So let's see what happened.
Yeah.
So, Ainesh, you okay so far?
Yeah, I'm looking through the worksheets. If any, I like know the concept, but I haven't started memorizing, which is not something I guess you can help me with.
Oh yeah, you should be doing that like right now. If you haven't memorized lah, now is the time. And yeah, I'm not helping you unless you want some technique. I don't think you need it today, but it will be nice if you can start memorizing now. Not after tuition. They're gone bonkers already. Right? Maybe you can clarify with me what you're memorizing. Look, that's what you can do. I'm here just for moral support, basically.
All right, sure. I'll just tell you what I'm gonna memorize now. So firstly, I'm gonna memorize the four compounds that are giant covalent. Then I'm gonna memorize the difference between, like, I'm gonna memorize the characteristics of all the 4 bondings.
Yeah.
Yeah, and their reasonings.
Okay.
And I'm gonna memorize which are the diatomic molecules.
Okay. Then the formula of the moles.
Oh yeah, I know all of that.
Right.
A mole equals to mass by mR. Mole equals to volume times concentration. One mole, like 1 mole of any gaseous element.
Wait. No, don't quote at me. Don't say it at me. No, just write down. Write down is better. Writing it down is better. Right. If that's what you want to memorize them, you can memorize them by yourself, or you can write it down. That's up to you.
All right.
Okay. Right. Okay. Again, just moral support. Aryan, are you stuck? Sorry, you look stuck.
I'm just stuck with part 2.
Part 2, right? Okay. Okay. The difference between the product in the middle two number and the explain why. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know what they mean by explain why, but if this is a math paper, right, I can just do some algebra working, and that qualifies as explaining why.
Oh.
That means, again, in math and in physics, by the way, doing it normally, meaning working it out as a math problem, is totally acceptable as an explanation if you could do it that way. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a trick. That's because it's a math paper. Well, of course, it's acceptable. You don't have to use English. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, can you do it that way?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, right. So please try.
Is it Phillips?
Yes, Aditya.
I also have an explain why question.
The explain why, right? So for you, for this one, have you tried FG? I mean, are you trying FG right now?
Yeah, that is FG. I think.
So that is not the reason. So there's a reason behind it.
Yeah.
So in this situation, usually the culprit is only one thing, only one. So compare GF and FG. So in GF, the F is accepted into the G. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
The GFG is the G is accepted into the F, right? Accepted into the F. Now, for F to accept G, right? This is the question part here, right? F has to be, so to speak, bigger than G. Now, what does that mean? Now, they put it in a very abstract English. They put it this way. The domain of F must be bigger than the range of G in this situation. Because the reason is F must be able to accept G. Now, the meaning is very simple. The range is the output, right? Does it make sense to you if I say that the range is the output of something?
Yeah.
And the domain is the input, right? Okay.
Yep.
So the guy accepting, which is to say in the input side of things, it must be able or be bigger than the output of the thing he's trying to accept. Does that even make sense?
Kind of.
This is supposed to be basic understanding. It's just that maybe they don't explain it well usually. And I explain it in a very rushed way. Now, my guess is this is the culprit. My guess. My guess is that if you see the domain of F and compare it with the range of G, you will see that this is not the case. So please try that for now, Aditya.
Okay. I was wondering if it could be because in G, X can be any real number.
For example, that's the no. That's the domain of G. You haven't settled the range of G, okay? You haven't. Yeah. So what is the range of G?
It will be...
It's a straight line. If you are thinking not the right thing to do, you're supposed to draw it, okay? From minus infinity to?
Positive infinity.
Right. So like that, right? That's the range of G. I agree with you, right? Hope you know where that comes from. Now, is that bigger than the domain of that?
Yeah.
You're saying yes?
Because X should be more than 3.
Yeah. So in this case, the input is from 3, not included, to infinity, right? Okay. So yeah, There you go. You found the culprit already.
Okay.
That's it. All right. Oh my goodness, I made a mistake. Sorry, I made a mistake that caused you a lot of problem. So the F, they define it this way, right? So the drawing in the end should be from here to here. Therefore, this one doesn't exist because they define it that way. My apologies. Huh? So this affects the range entirely. The range is now wrong because basically the function is being cut off, right? So you got to write down the range one more time. That's my mistake. I didn't see. Okay. The range is not from minus infinity to infinity, excluding 0. That's wrong. Okay. The part A. I'm talking about part A. Part A is currently wrong. If you cancel the graph, on the left-hand side, it's very obvious that it is now no longer from minus infinity, so to speak.
Yeah, only positive.
So it's just from. Yeah, so
from 3 to positive infinity.
That would be a total mistake for the range. The range, please. The range, the y value, not the x value.
Oh, just positive infinity.
From. You must say from.
Oh, from 0.
Is 0 included?
No.
Yeah, so you just have to write down this way. You don't need this anymore. Okay, so apologies for that kind of mistake. No. The range is not like that. The range is always from something to something. There is no such thing as the range is positive infinity. It's from where to where.
So, 0.
Not included to positive infinity, not included. Now, this is a proper working. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so again, the drawing is extremely important. You see why? I failed to and therefore the state domain for part B also changes. Right? So anyway, back to part D, now you know why. And when they ask you this question in exam, you should think about the range domain thingy. That's the usual culprit.
Okay.
Ainesh, are you doing well so far?
Yeah, I guess.
Memorizing, is it worse than thinking in terms of, tiredness?
Yeah, definitely. But honestly, I'm just too tired to actually evaluate and understand.
Yeah,
so this exam.
Correct. You have a low quality energy today, but that's just obviously the case, right? And the only thing we is memorize anyway, right? But if you cannot even memorize, let me state this very clearly. If you cannot even memorize, sleep long and memorize tomorrow. What else to do?
True, but tomorrow is my exam, and I also have to prepare for my geography.
So you mean you want to study geography after tuition?
Yeah.
But I'm not complaining. Your life is currently very difficult. Right. Okay. Right. So, Aryan, okay so far with the vector question?
Yeah.
It is a good practice for tomorrow. Yeah. Not guaranteed but they really want this question.
The vector was already in paper 1.
Oh, is it a long question?
Yeah.
Long.
Kind of
if it is long, then you have to skip it long. Bye. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Don't waste time. Right.
Oh, that is done.
That is done, Aditya. Yeah. Right. Okay. I mean, the last question you do is the function one. Now, you think carefully what kind of practice question you want. Which topic you want for today and tomorrow. Wait, stop distracting yourself.
Great question. Coordinate geometry is just the shoelace method and those things that we already did in
those midpoints, line equations, gradients, length, but you have been doing that, right? You have been.
Yeah, I already did it in math, so it shouldn't be much of a problem.
For now, I don't think so at all. Right? So you can put that, safely on the side.
I think I'll do polynomials.
Okay. So have I shared with you my Google Drive that contains, exam papers?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to do that because more and more we're going to need it. So you have access to your Google Drive, right?
Yeah.
Right, so let me do that. Okay. Aryan, again, just checking, is this already in paper one? Because more often arc sector is in paper one, more often, but not necessarily. It was?
It wasn't.
It wasn't. Then it will come. Okay, good.
Wait, what's the formula for arc?
Yeah, it's very easy. It's just
Arc theta?
look, yeah, they will give it, by the way. They will give it.
Oh.
If that's your concern. But the theta must be in radian, yeah?
Yeah, so it's r theta.
Yeah, in radian.
Then for area is half r square theta.
No, wait. No, yeah, you're correct. So half r square theta. Okay, right. Okay, so what do I do? So Aditya, your email is the one with Likit Aditya Aryan, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, now do check your Google Drive. You should have a folder shared with you. The name will be Secondary 3A Math. Please confirm that you have it. Ainesh, anything I can make you better? Anything I can do to make you feel better?
No, not really.
I can sing for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Yes, all right. So if you look at it, there'll be go school, Aditya, but the polynomial standard is about the same as yours. So SA1 and SA2, right? Each paper will contain at most one polynomial question, right? Most of the time, the SA1 paper will have polynomial question. SA2 definitely will have, all right? So now your challenge is very simple. You open one paper, whichever you want, and you go and first find the polynomial question. Identifying the question itself is a practice, right? Now, tell me which school you choose. You're going to randomly choose one. Just tell me which one.
I'm going to close my eyes and jab a finger at my screen.
Yep, but do tell me which one after you select it. Okay, Aditya.
We have this like free test paper.
But look at the title. Look at the title. Give me the title.
Clementi Town.
SA1, SA2?
Doesn't say.
Say Clement. Where's Clementi Town?
Oh, EOY. Okay, yeah, that's SA2.
SA2. Where's Clementi Town? Okay, I got it. So I'm not going to tell you which question, right? But I'm going to confirm whether there is polynomial or not. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that you can practice here. I guess that's good. They even have the function question. Wow. It is a bit rare. Okay, definitely there are polynomial questions and they are reasonably good for practice. Can you see it? Can you see it immediately?
Scrolling, because I don't have my mouse. Oh, wow.
Right. So which one? Which number would that be?
Is that like number 3? No.
Number three is what they call a binomial expansion, and I don't think you have it yet.
Nope. Scrolling somewhere.
So, yeah, scrolling.
Question 7.
Wonderful. Good. It's obvious to you, so I'm glad. I'm glad that it is obvious to you. If it is not obvious to you, I'm worried. Right? Okay, so please do. Part A and part B is different, totally different. So do we still have enough time? No, do part B first. Do part B first. Unless you think part B is you can handle, huh? You think so?
Part B.
Goodness me, part B is actually not very difficult. Now that I think of it. Why do they give you 5 marks? The heck, just try.
Okay. I think there's more working to this. No, wait, no.
Aryan, are you okay so far?
Yeah.
Again, same thing. This is a mensuration question. Do you have it in paper 1?
No.
All right. Okay. If you feel that this is something that you need to practice, please go ahead. It'll take some time. Most paper 2 questions do take time.
Within what?
Yes, Aryan.
So if I use like the rectangle, the base area, what is the height?
Right. So that will be a mistake, Aryan. There will be a mistake for the volume. Yeah, it is a mistake. Let me copy your picture. Sorry, move it down a bit. Right. So again, what you're doing is a mistake, and it is a basic mistake. I want you to understand what's going on here. Aryan. Okay, so your Jamboard page 6. Yeah. Now, Aryan, think about it. Is this volume a prism, a pyramid, or is it something else?
The prism.
Is it because they tell you, or is it because you know what is a prism?
I know what's a prism.
Okay, now you describe using your own words. Why is this guy a prism?
Because it doesn't have a regular shape like a cone or like a cylinder or any other object might have.
That would be not correct, Aryan. Let me explain. I'm drawing a cylinder. The same cylinder, but just in a different way, okay? Both are prisms. You must understand that both are prisms.
Yeah.
I'm just going to contrast it with the pyramid. I did the same. I did a mistake. Sorry, I did a mistake. Okay, so the pyramid would look like this or like that. Okay. Now, let me draw another prism. You say that, for example, a cube, or maybe a cuboid, right? A cuboid is not a prism. That is wrong. A cuboid is, or rather, it belongs to the family of prism. It belongs to the family of prism, right? And then for the pyramid, okay. Okay, now let me draw a weird prism now. Here's another weird prism. It's a hexagon, right? Yeah, hexagon. Okay, then I can just draw a lying down hexagon if I want to. Now, all this thing to explain one thing. Now, Aryan, what makes a prism is very simple. It's very simple. The cross-section area is the same throughout. The cross-section area is the same throughout. What do I mean by throughout? In this case, it's throughout there, and in this case, it's throughout there. Aryan, what is the cross-section here? The shape. Aryan, are you looking at the Jamboard?
Yeah.
Right. What's the cross-section here?
Is it the same?
What is the shape there?
Circle.
Very good. Here?
Circle.
The same circle here and in the middle. Okay?
Yeah.
So the hexagon. What's the cross-section in the middle?
It's a hexagon.
Right. And here in the middle?
Hexagon.
Right. The why a prism is a prism is because the cross-section shape never changed throughout. Now, this case, are you going to call this the height of the prism? Are you going to do that?
No.
You're going to call this weird thing the height. Because cross-section throughout, the throughout is the height, no matter how it is lying down or straight up. Understand?
Yeah.
Now, look at this shape. Why is this shape a prism?
Oh, because the cross-section area doesn't change.
It's the same throughout. Now, the throughout direction is lying down or upward.
Lying down.
Very good. Now, to answer your own question now. So, what is the height of the prism?
25.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Very important, yeah? All right, so please do so.
Then this is a trapezium.
Two trapeziums, right? Two trapeziums. Just have to calculate the two trapeziums and then...
The base area is a trapezium.
Sorry?
The base area is a trapezium, right?
Two trapeziums. Two trapezium, right?
Oh, yeah,
right? Two. Just calculate that and then times 25 and you're done. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Aditya, I see that you are done. Were you waiting for me?
No, I was looking at other questions.
Right, right. Do you know how to confirm your answer in exam?
Sub it back in.
Yeah, sub the ABC, but how exactly do you do that? Because you're claiming that this A, B, C is what you found, and then the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side, right?
Like, I sub it back in the...
With a random X or with a specific X?
With a specific X.
In this case, surprisingly, it is not specific, it is random. Any X you want need to be left-hand side equal to right-hand side. Now, the best random X is not random. Huh? The best random X is pi. So just for practice for tomorrow, would you please do that in case you need it tomorrow? Right? So please check left-hand side is equal to right-hand side or not with X equals to pi. Okay.
Okay.
Ainesh, any moral support for you?
No, not really.
Right. Aditya, how are things? Oh, they are different. Really? Did you use the ABC that you got?
Yeah.
Okay, right. This is not a good sign, meaning to say that there might be a mistake. So you kindly check your confirmation. I'm currently checking your working. Because when you get nice numbers, we tend to think that we are correct, right?
Yeah.
We do tend to think, okay, yeah. Okay, all right. Then nothing wrong with all those things. And then, okay. I did find a mistake. I did find a mistake. Aditya, let me confirm that you did make a mistake. Yeah, you did. And the confirmation is telling you that definitely. As with polynomials, the mistakes are usually careless, right? And usually is of a plus and minus nature, right? Not all the time, but that's a very common case lah. Aryan, are you okay?
Yeah.
Right. So Aditya, let's say tomorrow you're using pen, so you cannot erase. What are you going to do?
So,
but cancel only the necessary things, right? Hopefully you don't have to scratch everything and rewrite.
yeah. If I make a big mistake, I just box it up and like.
Of course, yeah, of course that you do that. That you do. But if it's a small correctable ones, that. So you're trying to reconfirm by using the previous thing. I guess that's not bad. Yeah, less typing, less typing. Yeah. Okay, that's the right hand side, and then the left hand side cannot change, right? So this is weird because you're not getting the proper answer. I do notice that you do not confirm the original question though. So I don't think that's a good idea. I think you should be confirming using this guy. Look at the Jamboard. You should be confirming using this guy. Look. I don't think you were using that for the right hand side.
Which guy?
This guy. I don't think you were using this guy.
Oh yeah.
First of all, I think it makes it more complicated, right? Secondly, in principle, you must confirm your final answer with the original question, not your own working. Your own working might actually be wrong already.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Plus, I think doing it this way is also less confusing. So that's another additional bonus. Yeah. You may need to bracket the -2. I'm not sure where that would lead you if you don't bracket it. Yeah, I'm a bit uncomfortable. Yeah. Okay. So that was the same. So your left hand side is what are you doing? Your confirmation also contain error. I see it very clearly. I see the error of your confirmation very clearly. The left hand side, please. Left hand side, your left hand side. Okay, now this is better. Now still something wrong, right? Still something wrong. So let's check again. Yeah.
Yes, I have to go back to the beginning.
You try lah. You try. I'm checking everything also. Right? For confirmation, you do have to lah, right? You do have to. But we're trying to find mistakes, right? Okay, can I copy your new answer? Thank you. Aryan, okay so far?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I found another mistake, Aryan, Aditya. I do find another mistake. And I think it's still of the same nature also. That means your techniques are very proper, your concepts are very proper, but you are making careless mistakes of that same nature. Okay, Aditya, is this frustrating you?
No, I'm just trying to think.
All right. Aryan, time is almost up. Are you facing any problem?
No.
Okay. Yeah, if you found this mistake, Aditya, I'm very sure you will be correct. This is the mistake that will make it correct if you found it. I'm very sure, judging from information. It will make the left-hand side and the right-hand side the same finally.
Is it like here or is it here?
Okay, now if I don't tell you, am I torturing you?
I mean, not really.
Okay, because I should not tell you. You have to
I mean,
develop the
pretty
skill
obvious.
of finding your mistake. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious to me, but I'm not you. Finding our own mistake is one of the hardest things to do. Right? Finding your mistake is nothing to me, but finding my own mistake is hard. Okay. Again, it's not obvious to you because you never meant to make it in the first place. You never try to purposely, sabotage yourself. Okay, so when it happens, it is a little bit difficult to see lah. But I can tell you, it is still the same nature. I can tell you that. So at least try to zoom into a plus minus problem lah. But I cannot tell you where. I cannot tell you where. You do have to check one by one because that's the fastest thing. Ainesh, how are you right now?
I'm okay. I don't think I'll be able to finish memorizing everything in time, though. Like within the tuition session.
Yeah. As in, I mean, peace be with you. You may actually stop the chemistry right now and just study geography, right?
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to, right? And then sleep, and then maybe you can sneak in some more memorization tomorrow.
Yeah, because my geography is first, and then chemistry is after recess.
So maybe yes, you can do that, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Again, peace be with you, and I will see you tomorrow. Is it?
Yep, for math. Right. Can we do 2 hours for math tomorrow?
No, you have to tell me whether you're up to it or not. Seriously, you should be very tired.
I am very tired, but I'll just push myself to do the 2 hours and then I'm done.
Okay, on 7:30 you WhatsApp me, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, take care, Ainesh.
Take care, bye.
Bye.
Oh my lord.
Yes, Aditya?
Oh my lord.
Yes. So thank God you are finding it, isn't it? You are. And then now use your confirmation for the satisfaction of knowing that you're correct lah.
Oh, finally.
By this, you know that you are correct lah. We never practice purposely for this specific problem lah. Agreeably, you do have this problem, yeah? Agreeably, but that is your preparation for exam tomorrow. I hope you don't expect yourself to do things perfectly tomorrow on Friday lah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
However, you can spend some time. Hopefully, you have it lah. Spend some time in finding your mistakes lah. Right?
Oh yeah.
Still, I love it that you found your own mistake. I do love that. You can practice the first part. The first part is not very difficult to you, I think. Feel free to do so. And you may practice from another paper again, because only one polynomial per paper, right? Okay. With that in mind, good job on finding your own mistake. I will see you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
See you tomorrow. At 9, right? Yeah.
At 9. Still at 9. Yeah. All right.
Okay. See ya.
See ya. Aryan.
Yeah.
Any other question?
No.
All right. Then, you don't wait. Do you need to have fusion tomorrow? No, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes mean yes or no?
Yes.
Oh. So today is extra. Understand? All right. Then I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, Aryan. Yeah. This is an exam time, is it? This is now the start of exam.
Yeah, my exam started Monday.
Right. So important to not tire yourself too much lah. Huh?
Yeah.
Meaning just rest lah. Just rest. Okay.